I talked to several people last night and yesterday. They're feeling down right now. They feel as though they've lost. You have not lost. Come out of your heads, all right? It's not over yet. And one thing about the great white hope, Donald Trump, he doesn't just give up. Don't give up. See, out of your head, this election thing in this country is a perfect time for you to take a look at yourself and become strong and don't believe what you see right now. Meaning don't get all into it. Observe it, deal with it. Be aware that they're stealing and whatever, but don't hate what you see, all right? It's not over yet. We all knew that we would have to deal with this after the election. I mean, it was being said all over. We don't know when this thing would be over. Just because we voted on Tuesday night or Tuesday, it's not normal in America now. It didn't mean that election would be said and done. We all knew it, so be patient. Report what you have seen in the ballot, at the ballot, wherever you went. But don't give up. Never give up. Really. That's what evil want you to do. You've given up on the family. You're giving up on being a good example for younger people. You're giving up, especially white folks, white people around the world are giving up their own country. It doesn't get any worse than that. They're giving up their own country by people who are intimidating them. Look at South Africa. Look at America. Look at Europe. Anywhere white people dwell, they're giving up. The men gave up first, and then the women were just subject to it. They have no other choice. And it's a spiritual battle. And good is fighting evil, and evil is fighting good, and evil is trying to take over. And once it does, the Christians will have to hide behind rocks because the Christians are not standing up and boldly fighting back. They are afraid of intimidation. And that's why it's not good to have fear, because evil has no power and only has intimidation. And if it can, the people who are evil, if they can intimidate you, they can control you. But if they can't intimidate you, they have no authority over you at all. And believe me, you do have people who represent evil, and you have those who represent good. And it is alive and well in the world today. So get ready, folks. It's going to be a bumpy ride. But if you love what's right with all your heart, soul, and might, you will be fine. You will defeat it. You can't run. It's like with anything within you. When you have fear, doubt, worry, conflicts, or whatever, suicidal thought, you got to face it. But if you run from it by taking drugs or whatever, you're going to only get worse. You're not going to get better. This election is not over yet. The president, the great white hope, has not lost. There has been and is so much cheating going on, and no one is surprised by it. No one. Even the president, during the campaign, said that have Chris get the phone for me. He said that this would happen. And everybody knew that the liberal media, the Democratic Party, the never-Trumpers, the right-wing Republicans, the black race hustlers, the FBI, and everybody already knew that there were members in all those categories that hate the president. They want him out. And it's hard for him the great white hope, to trust anyone. There are some people in his administration that he can trust, but most he cannot. And so all of the fact that the Democrats wanted mail-in ballots and early mail-in ballots and all that, under the pretense it's because of the Chinese virus, that was the first sign of cheating. The Democrats and the liberal media has realized that they can outright lie, they can outright cheat, they can give you bad information, and a whole lot of people are going to fall for it. They have discovered that you'll vote for anything because they have demoralized the people. You have to demoralize a person in order to control them. And the young folks, millennial generation, the Z generation, and the end of my generation, kind of down there a little bit, they're demoralized now. They're doing their job by pushing evil. The problem is the people who are on the side of good, who say that they're not pushing back. Greater is he that's in us, those who are on the side of good, than he that's in the world, those who are on the side of evil. And evil work through people as good work through others. And I remember about 30 years ago or so, I knew a whole bunch of people were moving to Oregon. Get out of Los Angeles. Los Angeles is going to hell in a handbasket. Get out of California. And people from around the country packed their bags and moved to Oregon, running. And now Oregon is worse than L.A. I mean, worse than California. It's totally liberal up there now. What are the people going to do, those who ran? Their laws are liberal laws. And the people ran to Oregon, they did nothing to make it better. At some point, folks, you got to get over all your ego stuff within you. That's why it's so good to know yourself, because Satan's children will make you see your weakness. But when you see it, you will overcome it. Then you shall be made strong, because eventually all of your weakness will be gone. Things that are more important to you than what is right. Then you can take a stand. But you must enter into the kingdom. You have to overcome the fallen state. If you don't overcome the fallen state, the real you will only get worse. You will not get better. I urge you, folks, to get to know yourself. We are a Judeo-Christian nation. We should not be allowing this to happen. Men should not be weak. You got little girly weak men now, acting like little women. Little sissy boys, acting like women. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it makes sense because their fathers and mothers have failed them. But at some point, you got to think to yourself, why am I acting like this? This is not normal. Oh, I realize now a lot of millennial men have not seen examples of real men. That's why they go against Donald Trump. Oh, he's too hard. I don't like the way he speaks. His words are too hurts. What the? Anyone who is hurt by words, you're a girl. That is the way it is. You're a sissy boy. If you're hurt by words, you're a girl. You're not supposed to be affected by words. You're supposed to overcome words and be guided and affected by what is right. We got to get it back. It is absolutely mind-blowing. You got to be able to see evil, observe it, but don't hate it. Deal with it, but don't hate it, because evil will overtake you. I want to go all the way out to Sweden. Sweden, and talked to Samuel. So listen, this is not a time to doubt. If anything, this is a time to have faith. It ain't over yet. It's not over till the fat lady sings. Have a wait-and-see attitude. Don't doubt. And that's what Satan, the prince of darkness in your head, he wants you to doubt. Oh, Donald Trump has lost. The Democrats have won. The president has not lost. He's still the president. Have a wait-and-see attitude. You need to practice this so that when things happen in your life, your enemy come after you, right away Satan get busy, and he'll make you doubt. I got to move to the right. To the left. Right?
Good, yeah.
Okay. He'll make you doubt. Sion from Georgia. Good morning, Sion. I was thinking about your call yesterday. Sound like you've been through a lot, and going through it, Satan trying to make her doubt, giving you all these thoughts, and one doubt comes after another one, you go nuts. Don't doubt. In all things, doubt every thought, and then you only have faith left. All right? It ain't over yet. And it's not what if. Have a wait-and-see attitude. Because when you do what if the president don't win, what if the Democrats manage to steal the presidential seat, the president's seat, right? You got to doubt when you do what if. Always have a wait-and-see attitude. Go through the pain of it. All right? Don't doubt. Don't do what ifs. Oh, what if? That's Satan making you doubt, folks. Doubt every thought, meaning let it pass. Then you develop strong faith. Greece is the word. As I said, we're heard around. Don't doubt, folks. Satan tell you, oh, it's over. The president has lost. The president is not giving up. Believe me, he knew that this was going to happen. He was prepared for it already. So let him be an example, a physical example for you, how to deal with issues. Just imagine what Donald Trump has been dealing with for 4 years, and even prior to that, and how well he dealt with it. That's why I told you, keep a space between you and the president so you can observe. And when people lie on him, say things about him that's not true, you won't believe it easily because you see the man for yourself. Likewise, have a space between all people so you won't put anyone above you or below you. You let them be themselves and you'll be you. If they should stumble and fall, oh, I wish them well. Live your life, oh. What the? Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.